Do you want to be in our video, Leo?
Sure,
come and sit with us. Hi, I'm Trystan Reese.
And I'm Biff.
And we live in Portland.
We learned that we were going to be dads in two separate ways. We made a baby together. Trystan carried our baby. I don't want to say it was surprising because we were trying to have a baby, but it was exciting.
And the other way we became parents was 8 years ago. We got a phone call letting us know that Biff's sister wasn't able to take care of her kids, who were 1 and 3, and could they come and stay with us for a little while. We had some inkling that things had not been great in their house for a little while, but it was still a surprise to just get a phone call and be like, okay, go get them, or they end up in foster care. I remember feeling really nervous. Hopeful. I knew I was a good uncle, and I thought maybe being a parent would be just as easy as that. Spoiler alert, it's not. But I think also I felt really proud because I think I'd been working for a long time to be the kind of person where if there was a crisis, I could be the one to help. There's sometimes when you get called to do something really important, and it felt momentous that it was this moment for us. So yeah.
I think the most important lesson my kids have taught me would really be about being present. Their world is small, and so they're just in that world all of the time, constantly pulling you into the present moment, pulling you off your phone, pulling you away from your worries, pulling you away from your responsibilities and duties. And I think the biggest lesson they've taught me for sure is I've got to be present and enjoy what's happening right now.
When it came to the big kids coming to stay with us, there is basically no benefits package or policy for if your sister-in-law's kids need a place to stay and they come to stay with you suddenly. I basically had no parental leave that I could take when we became parents overnight. We were both working at nonprofits. I had a little more flexibility than Biff did. I basically ended up depleting every single day off that I had ever accrued at that organization just to take care of them. And I don't think you got to take off any days.
No, maybe half a day or something.
For court dates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that left us with no vacation days, no sick days. If we actually wanted to go on a vacation or take a sick day, get sick, all of that was just gone. When it came to parental leave for Leo, my company, the nonprofit I worked for, was super small, and their policy was something like 6 weeks. It was really paltry. I sat down with the board and I said, I need to draw your attention to the fact that the parental leave policy that you have is borderline insulting, and I don't feel like it's in alignment with the values of this organization at all. And so I really want to invite you to reconsider what your parental leave policy is, to be more in alignment with the values of the organization. Lucky for me, they came back a couple weeks later and they said, okay, we've discussed it as a board. They basically doubled what they were going to give me, and they said, we can give you 3 months of paid leave, parental leave. And so I was just overjoyed to have 3 full months off. That was amazing. It sped by like that, but it was really special getting to have those first few months alone with Leo. And I worked all the way up until the literal day that I went into labor, that I went to give birth, because I wanted to save every single day for the actual time with him. And that sucks too, to have to work all the way up until I literally went into the hospital. It was really, really hard. And I wish that I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, and as the non-gestational parent, I think that people don't realize that maternity or paternity leave is not just for a physical recovery, that there's an adjustment period that happens when you have a baby, where you're staying up all night, you're tired, and it's really important that you're able to take that time to take care of yourself and your kid. So even men need to do that.
Even men.
Okay, parental leave is really important because when you have a new baby, if it's a newborn, or when you adopt kids, especially when you adopt kids, there is an adjustment period that's really important, that you give the baby and yourself the time and attention that you need.
The truth is, those first few months are building the foundation for the rest of your life as a family. And if we want dads to be equally involved in raising kids, contributing to a household, being part of a family, we have to give them the opportunity to do that in the very beginning, because that's going to lay the foundation for how the family's going to function moving forward.
And it is Pride Month, and so our family has celebrated in a variety of ways. So we go to lots of community functions and events, partly to show our kids our community and partly to enjoy ourselves and be there. We went to a trans picnic here in Portland. We marched in the parade.
We went to Trans March.
Yep.
And it's partly to show our kids the community. It's also partly to show our community our kids. It's really important that the community sees us and sees that that's a possibility for them if they ever want it. If you believe in strong, healthy families, you believe that dads should have paid paternity leave. So make sure that you sign the petition to ensure that all dads, whether they're adoptive or biological, have a chance to spend those first precious days with their new baby.
Catch you later.